I mean, yes, obviously, first inning, we saw how Wicket was playing. It was coming really nicely on the bat. So, I mean, again, the thought process was very simple as we knew that the tighter we bowl, more we avoid playing big shot will help us. And again, with the experience of playing at Wankhede, it has always been good for batting. That worked in my favor, knowing how the wicket plays and what are the ground dimensions and all of that. And plus, I've played with all of them. So I was just able to execute my skill, and I just wanted to be one step ahead and keep the batsmen guessing. And that worked for us. And yes, Suyash bowled really well. Taking those 2 wickets in first over, change the momentum of it. And I always believe bowling is always about partnership, and we were able to do that for the team, which was quite satisfying. I mean, I have not spoken to the physio yet, but I think he'll be fine. So I guess nothing to worry. Wankhede has always been close to my heart. I've played here 6 years and was lucky enough to win 3 trophies in those 6 years. So it has always been special coming over here. And as I have last year also, I said eventually the points are coming home only. One Pandya had to win, and I guess I was the lucky one in that. He has been getting better. If you see it's been last year compared to this year, he has got better. Again, I'll give a lot of credit to Malolan, who's our spin bowling coach. He has been constantly working with him in off season as well as during season. He's always having conversation with him. And again, all credit goes to Suyash that he has been able to adapt things and he has been able to be consistent as a bowler, and which always helps, right? In a game of where batters are taking you every ball. Yes, sir. I mean, it's been for me, this is second season playing for RCB. I've played always against RCB. But, coming into this side, I've realized that, the amount of support we get wherever we go, and, people are quite emotional about the team, which is very heartwarming. And, wherever we have gone, last game we played Guwahati, again over there we felt like it was home. Over here also, they were chanting RCB. So it's pretty special, and I'm glad that we as a team are able to play consistent cricket and give that result to the fans as well, and hope that we continue doing the same. I mean, sir, he has played with 200 strike rate if you see last 2-3 games, right? At the end of the day, what matters is that how we are playing as a unit, and if we are able to score 230, 240 runs, right? I guess any day we will take that. So I guess he has been, if you go and see his stats, he has been batting at a good strike rate. I mean, today was one of those games where eventually, when you have a bucket, whether you fill more water or you fill half, the bucket is getting full only eventually. So I guess it's a team game, and glad that we were able to get a W finally at the end of the day. I mean, it has. I've never shied away from trying different and new things. Because if you see, right, with the impact player rule, previously, without an impact player, you had number 6 all-rounder, a number 7 all-rounder. Batsmanship was quite different. But now having 8 pure batters, and plus the skill set, you see the young boys like Mukul, Vaibhav, so many of them are just coming and just, hitting from ball one consistently. So again, as a bowler, I always want to be one step ahead with the skill set as well as with the mental battle as well. And it has just purely come from that, whether it's me bowling those, bending my knee and bowling that ball or a bouncer. I mean, I'm glad that it is coming out well, and hope that, that in this format, there are finger spinner who will survive and who can, take something out of it and, do well in this format. Because for finger spinner, with having flat tracks, 8 batters, it has become very difficult. So, yeah, I'm glad that I'm able to contribute in a nice way. 100%. Again, I'm someone who follows my gut. I don't pre-plan that I want to bowl a 4th or a 5th or a 6th ball bouncer. There are days where I'll bowl 2 bouncers back to back, and suddenly I'll bowl first ball and a 6th ball. So there's no such plans that I want to bowl. But it's more sort of gut feeling when to bowl which ball, and I just commit 100% to that. First of all, I mean. Again, I guess, people have tend to speak a lot about my bouncers and, the balls which looks quite different and funny. But again, I've always worked on the basics of my bowling, and if you see, I've got tall. I've been able to get that bounce. I've able to, get batsmen out with spin and deceiving in the flight. So again, I don't practice that much where I go and practice bowl bounces. It is just I bowl actually in the game. But yeah, I've been bowling consistently, for a long period of time. But yeah, I mean, there's no such plans. And talking about hairstyle, I guess, yeah, I mean, just wanted to do something different. So did that, and yeah, nothing more to that. So obviously, there is nothing bigger than playing for the country. Obviously, I've not spoken that much about it, but obviously, I mean, for me, the ultimate goal is to represent the country. And again, I don't dwell too much into it. I want to keep doing what I have in my hand, which is to go out there and perform and win games. And in that process, if I get that opportunity, I'll be really glad, because that's the ultimate goal, playing for the country. So yeah, that remains there. And yeah, whatever opportunity I got playing for the country in white ball, I did pretty decent job at that time. But yeah, I mean, it's just I want to do my thing, and rest of the things, as they say, I leave it to God.
The opportunity. And for us, 4 games, 3 losses. I think it's just small margins. As a team, I think our preparation has been good. As a unit, I think we have been preparing well. It's just small margin. I think the last game was a matter of fact of 3-4 hits. Same thing this game, about 3-4 hits. So I think what is important for us is to keep learning. It's a long tournament, and in long tournament, it's not how you start, but it's how you pick up momentum. And I think moving forward, that will be the most important thing for us. I haven't sure yet about it. Probably a bit of hamstring, but I'm not too sure. I was in the dugout, so I can't really give much information on that. Yeah, definitely not the best start. But as I said, it's not how you start. It's how you move forward. It's how we take the learnings. And I think, we need to go back to the drawing board and just try and, strengthen on the small margins. And definitely, as a team, we will come stronger. We are a good team. And, 3 games doesn't make us a bad game. It's 14 games, and it's a long way to go. It's definitely not a concern. I think, if we be honest, how the teams bat well, I think we need to give credit where it's due. I think the guys bat well. As I said, it's just small margin for us where, probably a 2 field changing or something in the field or something. But I don't think it's much to do with our bowlers. I think, it's just about executing and getting better. First of all, it's definitely tough conditions. I think in conditions like this, you need to be very hydrated. And the guys that are out there, takes a lot of energy out of them, bowling, fielding. So I think what is important is just stay hydrated. And yeah, it's definitely a lucky ground for me. Hopefully I can keep getting better. Definitely not. If you look at our top 5, these are match winners. You can't really take nothing away from the top 5. Yes, they haven't started well, but those are world-class players. And when it's not going your way, I think it's important to support them and to be behind them. So for me, I'm happy where I'm at. I just hope that the guys can come to the party pretty soon. But otherwise, I'm pretty happy, and I'm willing to support the guys. And to win a tournament is a team, and it's not only one person. So we definitely need those guys to fire. So it's important to support them, and hopefully they come to the party soon. Yeah, definitely a bit surprised, but when you look at Virat, he alone has done so much for India cricket. And the nation, he have made them proud. He have, give them so much to be happy about. And for me, at the end of the day, I think it's not a problem for us. We still need to win, and it doesn't matter who they support at the end of the day. Yeah, I think that was the toughest part for me. Even for me batting, every time Rashid bowl, he take 5 minutes, he bowl, he take 5 minutes. I think as a batter, you need momentum, and every time you have a momentum, with his stop and stop, it just keep slowing up the game. But it's something that I can't control, and something that no one can control. So you just have to learn from it, and hopefully next time, you just try and stay in the game or try